His blessings.
Yes.
I'm trying to see what direction I want to go. It's 10:45. I'm not worried about that. Just trying to see, 9:45, trying to see what, I think I'll just talk a little bit and then, because sometimes we have to take an assessment of kind of what's going on, and I think it's important that we understand what's going on. I think about some of the testimonies that we heard today, and I think it serves us to
Yeah.
I will start out by saying, when we start classes will resume in January for PCF Empowerment Institute, and one of the classes that will be offered is spiritual warfare. And I think it's critical that we understand kind of what we're battling is a spiritual battle, and we have to be equipped to fight a spiritual battle. You cannot fight a spiritual battle within your own power. I don't care how smart you are, I don't care how much money you have, it's impossible to fight a spiritual battle. And so, Ms. Kipper talked about mental health is for real. And it's becoming more and more prevalent every day. I think, now we already sinful and wicked, right? We already carnal. And if you can get worse than that, I think the way society is getting worse and worse and worse. And I think we're getting spiritually more weak. And because we're so spiritually weak, you can't fight. And so this mental health is an option to take yourself out. That's not an option. It's not an option to go worship the devil. It's not, but the thing about it is people are offering these, they're offering these coping mechanisms. And how can suicide ever be a healthy coping mechanism? But if your mind is spiritually weak, you don't know. And so people are taking their lives, people are making decisions from a mental health place that's not, you're not making good decisions. And so we as the church, and I think what Pastor Sullivan is relevant, we have to figure out how to go get them. Y'all, we got to go get them.
Yes.
And I believe there's been a paradigm shift. Sunday morning used to be for the sinner.
All right now.
That's what Sunday morning was supposed to be. Y'all didn't know Sunday morning was supposed to be for the sinner. But guess what? The sinner's not coming to Sunday morning. The saints are. Yet we have the power and the ability to change that back. But the way we're going to change it back, we got to go get them. We have to go get them. I was telling Ms. Netta yesterday at the Walk, Bike, and Run. Y'all, anybody know me? I don't give money to the folks that be on the corners back there. That's not my ministry. Y'all can be mad, y'all can say I'm not sensitive. I don't care. That's how I feel. So, Miss Netta had made me a sweet potato pie, and I had picked it up, and I love sweet potatoes, y'all know that. Man, I was in Cub, and this dude banging on my window. And I'm already ready to tell him, I can't help you. But he went on with the story about him being hungry, how hungry he was. I'm like, man, I don't have any money. I looked down. I said, I do have a sweet potato. Usually when I offer people food, they don't take it.
Right.
So I said, I got this sweet potato pie in here. He was like, you got some sweet potato pie? I said, yeah, you can have it if you want it. And I gave it to him. Y'all, he grabbed the pie. He was like, he was sniffing it, And why am I even telling y'all this? I'm telling you this because if I had some money, I would have emptied my pockets and gave it to him because he was so grateful. I I know he was not getting, he was so hungry, you know, and I pumped it up. I said that pie was made with love, and it's somebody, because he was telling me how he was from down home, you know. You know, when from down home, I'm from the South somewhere, so I understand what this is about. I'm saying that to say, Chantel, if you stand up every Sunday and thank God for your housing, you keep on doing it because it's showing the fact that you're grateful.
Yes.
You all, when we are grateful, God opens doors for us that are amazing.
Yes.
And you're so grateful for you can feel her gratefulness for being able to have a place to stay, some order.
Yes.
Some structure, something she can depend on, and she's not taking it. She says like it goes to him. That's why, again, as we take notice of what's going on, our scripture this morning, verse 4, is what Pastor Brunson focused on. Psalm 34:4. I sought the Lord and he heard me.
All right.
And he delivered me. Is that what it says?
Yes. Yes.
And he delivered me.
Yes.
Y'all, we have to start to seek the Lord, because he's going to hear us.
Yes. Yes.
He's going to hear our prayer. Yes. But we got to know we can't worry about all this stuff that's going on. Michaela's right. This is one of them weeks this week. Yes. This was a week. Yes. My daughter was in the hospital. If you have kids, there's nothing like a sick child.
Right. Yes. Right.
But when they're in the hospital and don't know what's going on, your mind begins to play tricks on you. Because you start to talking about, well, it could be this and it could be that. It could be a death sentence. Y'all don't hear me preaching. And I know we got to trust God, but we're still human. Because the last time we went to the doctor and didn't know what was going on, she was diagnosed with MS. And the neurologist told us that it was 98.9% positive that she would have MS. Yeah. Well, guess what? She doesn't have MS. But that's what they said. And so when my mind goes back to that stuff, because of spiritual warfare, because I don't need you to be on your best, I got to throw something in your way to trip you up. So now, she goes in Wednesday, and then Thursday morning on the way to court, Crystal texts me, doing what she does. Pray for me, and pray for my daughter. We going to court. I got you. Then she texts back and says, tell me how you doing, for real. Now, last week, I didn't have a topic of my sermon, but Pastor Brunson gave me a topic, and I'm going to rearrange it. Real people, real talk, real faith. Real people, real talk, real faith. Huh? So now, when you come to, I'm going to be real. Y'all really don't want us to keep that. We everybody in here kept it real, and we kept it a real 100. We had so much pain and stuff going on up in here, we may not know what to do with it. But I believe that the body of Christ has to get to a place where we can be real. And we can lay our burdens and take our burdens to the Lord. Because he's going to hear us and he's going to deliver us. We have to hold on to that. Then we heard what a mighty God we serve. That was one of the songs. Being faithful to believe. I say, God, you hooking this thing up. You're helping the sermon. Because I told Crystal, leave me alone. Because I said I was worried about my daughter because she's been in the hospital. They don't know what's going on. Then she gave me a testimony when I prayed for her and I told her something. And then she said, faith up and fear down. I said, Crystal, you leave me alone, Crystal. She said, faith up, fear down. I said, I'm going to have to preach that, Crystal, because that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at in my situation. My faith is a little low because all kind of stuff. I got about 5 people in my life that got cancer. People constantly calling to pray. I'm like, God, I got to stand in the gap for folks because you have to. Josephine. I'm going to call her Queen Josephine. If you're at the funeral yesterday, you know who Queen Josephine is. I was worried about Pastor Martin, and I watched him yesterday. And if you was at the funeral, you would say that man did a fabulous job upon the death of his wife. And he preached the funeral, he emceed the funeral, he did everything. And it's, see, we have to understand. We know he's going to have a time where he has to cry. And yesterday, he showed some strength. He showed some faith. He showed some perseverance because of who Christ is in his life. He was able to stand. He was able to represent. He was able to look at the casket and say, baby, I love you now, and I love you forever. You'll always be my Queen Josephine. Boy, y'all, that was a powerful funeral yesterday.
Yes, it was.
And so we have to continue to keep joint heirs in prayer. But we got to keep our faith up and our fear down. That's what I'm reading this scripture. Y'all probably know this scripture. Psalm 27.
Yes.
I ain't going to exegete it like I want to, Mother Hamilton. I already preached this time because I'm feeling it. Psalm 27. I'm reading from the HCSB version, and it simply reads, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Whom should I be afraid? When evildoers came against me to devour my faith. Jesus. My enemies stumbled and fell.
Thank you, Lord.
Though an army God, deploys against me, my heart is not afraid. Though a war breaks out against me, still I will be confident. I have asked one thing of the Lord. It is what I desire, to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, gazing on the beauty of the Lord. I know some of y'all reading reads different. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? I can stop it right there. See, a light is used to expose. And light reveals things to us. Well, y'all don't hear me preaching. Sometimes God is revealing stuff to us and we are not. Pastor Orr said in the discipleship class, sometimes we look, but we don't see. You can look at something and not see it. I oftentimes use the example of the Lion King, the cartoon. When Simba's trying to figure out who he is. And Rafiki takes him to the water and he says, look in there. And he looks and he says, I don't see anything. And Rafiki touches the water and says, look harder. Look harder. And as he looks harder, he begins to see his daddy, Mufasa. And he starts to understand who he is because he sees something deeper than who he is. Sometimes we can see our feeble, wore out self, our stressed out, tired, broke self. But if we look harder, we understand we got a great big old God that we're looking at who lives on the inside of us, who empowers and equips us, that we don't have to fear because he's shown a light on it. Now we have to pay attention. When God is exposing stuff to us, because some of that stuff will take us out of our comfort zone. Some of that stuff will make us make decisions that we don't want to make.
You're talking real good now.
Turn the corner. Sin feels good.
Come on.
Preacher not saying that. I will say that and I will continue to say that. Sin feels good. Not all sin feels good, but a lot of sin. Why does it feel good? Because it appeals to our flesh. And our flesh wants to be satisfied. But God says, I am your light, and I'm going to show you some things that you got to get rid of. I'm going to show you some things, because the word salvation in that particular text is not talking about being saved and sanctified. Salvation is talking about being rescued from some trouble. Y'all let me talk. Being rescued. So why should I fear when I got a God who's going to rescue me? He's going to come get me. He's going to protect me. That's the kind of God we serve. So our faith has to be up and our fear has to be down. Whom shall I fear? And I can take a little bit from Pastor Martin's sermon yesterday, because he talked about what shall separate me from the love of God. And he says it's usually a who.
That's right. That's what he said. That's right.
It's usually a who. Who is a pronoun depicting a person, or we can say that. It's usually somebody in our life.
You better preach. You better preach.
Who's causing us not to see. And God is saying, I'm showing you them. I'm exposing you to them. Yeah, I'm turning that corner, y'all, because I'm preaching to somebody right now. Why do you keep going there? A couple of weeks ago, you said we need to X them out, we need to root them up, and we need to put them out. I'm coming back to that thing. Cut them out. Cut them out. People stopping us from going into the highways and the byways. It's 10 o'clock, but I'm going to say this when I be done. Some of us, y'all, I say this, some of us don't want to go out there because we already out there in a different kind of way. So when you come with your Bible, what you doing? For real? Let me put you on Facebook Live so we can really see the hypocrite you are. That's why we can't get them past the sun, because we hanging with them. And there's no difference. We have to be in a place that our behavior is different from the world. That's not saying that we're better than or higher than. What we're saying is we have something controlling us that's more powerful, that gives us the ability to have a set of values and principles. Integrity. Don't have integrity, don't even try to go out there, because they're going to rip you up. How are you going to tell me to come to church? And that's the detriment of the church. Too many people are false advertising. And now that with false advertising, our witness means absolutely nothing. But I'm going to say faith up. Figure that I'm not going to be scared of what somebody else lives, because once they get a hold of me, of being in a relationship with me, hope they're going to see a Christ. Because I'm going to help them understand. Living for Christ is not about perfection.
That's right.
It's not about always hitting a home run. Sometimes I'm going to strike out. But David is called a man after God's own heart because he never stopped repenting.
That's right. There you go.
He never lost his praise. Whatever he did, he always got it right. He became in righteous standing with God regardless of what he did. We have to be the same way. But spiritual warfare says when you sin, you're going to go hide like Adam and Eve did. No. God doesn't want that because he loves us too much. Let me tell you what God told me. I said, this is the last one for real. If we're honest, we all have pity parties.
Yeah, we do.
And when we're honest, when we miss the mark
Yes.
and talking to God, you know, God told me today, I want you to understand that I love you the way that you love people.
Come on now.
Now, if I can't do anything,
Yes.
I can love you
Yes, I can.
in spite of whatever you bring to the table. I know I can do that.
Yes. Yeah.
But you know what was funny to me? I told God I don't deserve that kind of love. That's what I said. Where in the world did that come from? Because sometimes we feel what we've done is so wrong. And I'm not saying that it's so wrong. I'm just saying sometimes we have a mentality.
Yes, that's mine. Come on.
That's where that faith is. That's where faith gets low.
Amen.
And you start to fear that you deserve to be loved. I know I don't deserve to be loved. But I know how I love people.
Amen.
Who in the world empowered me to love people like that, Darrell? Where did you get it from? We have to get to a point where we stop saying we don't deserve certain
Would you
things.
say that again, Pastor? Yes, say it. Come on here.
We have to understand that
Yeah.
God is putting us in places.
Yeah.
Yes, you're gonna get the cafe, just like you got the healing center. Yes, you're gonna probably get the fellowship too. You sure gonna go to seminary? That's a good deal. She may not want to fool with that. And Bluntsy trying to go to seminary too, you know. Y'all listen, there's money. The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the who? Know the scriptures and help you.
That's scripture.
Pastor Sullivan will be an author. Yes.
Amen.
She's already an author, but I know what kind of influence she wants to have. God is putting us. What you laugh? You better clap for them. While you get ready to go from a stable to commission, faith up, fear down. But you gotta listen to what God is showing the light on, Christian. See, some of these moves may seem crazy to everybody else, but make sure, and I wouldn't be your pastor if I wasn't talking right. Make sure it's you not doing you, and you doing Him. What does that mean? Quit making them decisions that you want God to rubber stamp later on after you done jacked it up. I'm leaving my job because God told me to. Okay? Hopefully He told you for real. For real. Because sometimes we make decisions that are too fast. And then we want to ask God to fix it up. I'm done, joint hands. I'm sorry, I'm way over my time. Fear down, faith up. I couldn't hit that whole text because I want to dwelling in the house of the Lord is dwelling in a place of worship. If you live, what you say at praying, if you live in a place of worship, we worship God for who He is, okay? That's what we're, if you dwell in His place, you stay right there and you'll understand what kind of God that you really are dealing with. I don't have time. I got to be obedient. Got to get out of here. Whoa, God is good. Burn. I got to open up the doors of the church. And we always say at the end of the church, we open. So we open it up. This is where you want to place your membership. Okay, it's good. It's a good deal. We're going to welcome him. Thank you. He's going to welcome him. Oh, yeah. I hope you're ready for this new members class. And we get ready to do it. Let's stand. Let's help him get out of here. Chantel, we'll go back to you. Let's get in a circle. Chantel, listen. Tenets of faith. We say tenets. I don't know what you said to the young lady yesterday, but you said it was great. If anybody ever questions what you think or what you believe, always go to the tenets of faith. Did y'all hear what I said? Tenets of faith will give you the answer. What do you believe? You believe there's one God eternally exists in three persons, right? How does somebody get saved? We believe that the Christ's blood shed on the cross. Amen? Amen. Baptism is an outward proclamation, but it is not a necessity for heaven or salvation.
No.
It's not.
That's not. Come on, Pastor. Tell
It's
me.
not.
Man, that's right.
You know, we got all these rules and stuff.
Yes.
Folks have to do, jumping through hoops and flip 6 times and all that stuff. Y'all, this is I'm done this stuff. What's up, Pastor? I'm calling Brother Martin. We already celebrated. We celebrated Queen Josephine up in here today too. Yes. Good work. Just dismissed, Pastor. Just dismissed.
Help yourself. Let the Lord use you, Pastor Brunson.
May the